Hey guys, this is your spiritual guidance from Nana. Hey guys, how you been in, huh? I know, happy holidays, happy new year. I've been off the grid, so to speak, for about a month. Um, uh, I was getting ready to do a message about 2 weeks into, or a week into December, which would have, you know, and I chose not to do it that day. And the following day, on the 6th of December, I found out that one of my grandsons, died. And it has been, it has been, what can you say? I mean, I've been in a bubble. Um, not as much as my daughter and the father, of course. If you've ever lost a child, you know the pain and the grief that comes with that the hole that you just feel like, somebody has shot you with a shotgun and you're in all this pain with this big old hole, and you're still living, having to get up every day and breathe. And, there's a line in a movie that I just watched, Sleepless in Seattle. I just watched that again the other day. And in there, his son had called some kind of counselor on the radio saying that, his dad doesn't date, that kind of thing. So they got him on the line, and once the son fell asleep, it had been a while, they had talked on the phone, this counselor and this guy, and he had lost his wife. And, anyways, she said, well, what are you going to do? Or what do you do anyway? He goes, I get up every day, I breathe in and out every day, and that's what you feel like. You feel like you're this empty shell of a person almost that just gets up every day and breathes in and out every day, and that's the best way I know to describe it. I mean, I lost my son. He was 30 years old. My daughter lost her son, my grandson, and he was only 19. Just graduated last year. So, I'm here. I haven't been on for about a month, and I'm sorry for that. Sorry for you guys holding on and not getting what you wanted. Lost 6 subscribers in the meantime. Not that that matters. Petty stuff like that doesn't matter when something tragic happens. You tend to get up every morning and breathe in and out, and you tend to pause and reflect and quite a bit and see the things that really matter, The other day when I was going to do a message for you guys and I was going to come on and I was going to tell you about it, I couldn't do it, but I pulled some cards, basically angel cards, and then Nana's notes. Nana's notes are the first deck that I created. There's about 200 cards here. I just sat down with the Holy Spirit and, wrote some phrases down, wrote some words down, and I'm an intuitive messenger, so whatever God gives me. But I just needed to come on here and tell you guys that I've been gone for a reason. I haven't been out partying or anything, My grandson died, and he died suddenly. And so I know without a shadow of a doubt that he is at peace, that he's with my son who died, and he's with his friends and, family members that have gone on before. I really do believe that. But there's a processing down here with grieving, isn't there? I mean, it's a heavy duty process. I mean, you feel like you're in a bubble, like you're in shock, and you're just in this bubble for a while, and then all the questions come, and Could have I said more? Could I have said enough? Could I have done this? Could I have done enough? Could I, and it just goes like that. And then it goes, so many different avenues, so many different ways. And everybody's different. Nobody grieves the same because we're all individuals. We're all unique. We're all different. If you look it up, there's, I don't know, 4 or 5, 6 steps to grieving. And what people don't understand when they look that stuff up is that bar that was set, that those tools, was from a woman in the 1960s who did research on a panel of patients that were terminally ill. You know what I'm saying? So there's different kinds of grieving for different things, We grieve different when the person wasn't as close to us. Maybe it was an old distant friend, or a cousin that we didn't know very much, or, you know what I'm saying? There's a grieving, but not as deep because it wasn't as personal. But when you lose a child, it's like losing an arm or a leg. You just half of your heart. You carried that child. If you're a woman, you carried that child for 9 months, or you waited on that child. And I'm sorry if this triggers some people, but, and I know it's the new year, and I've got some hope messages to go for the new year as well, but I felt like I needed to come on and tell you guys this. Okay? Because we're all a collective. We're all a collective. And whether you've lost a child or not, maybe you've lost a job, or, you've lost someone close to you through sickness, through death, through leaving even, that's also a grieving process, To let you know about the grieving process, it's something that, in my opinion, you carry with you for the rest of your life, especially if it's somebody close, somebody really that, you were soul tied to, a child, a parent, a sibling you were really close to, a friend you were really close to. There's this tether of connection that, in my opinion, just, it just grows stronger over time. It dissipates in the intensity of the pain. It's like the hole takes forever to heal, to close up in any sort of way. I mean, I've been going through mine for 10 years now, and it feels like there's a thin layer of skin that's gone over that big hole. You know what I'm saying? And when my grandson died, I felt like somebody just took a scalpel and opened it up again. But for anyone who's lost a child, my heart goes out to you. My prayers go out to you. I'm sending you positive energy, positive healing from God the Father, Jesus Christ the Son. I know that you're asking yourselves a lot of questions, especially those with spiritual faith, Why? How come this had to happen? Why? We might not ever know that answer until we leave this planet, okay? Till we go to the other side. We might never know the answer to that. And over time, there comes an acceptance to some degree that you have chosen to believe that you will know on the other side. I don't know why some things happen and some things don't. I can pray for the simplest things and God will bring it to me and open up doors wide, but this, I had been praying for protection, angel protection for my family and for my grandkids and my kids, and so had my daughter, so had other people. So why? When you're in the midst of it, it's something that just rattles your spirit, it rattles your emotions, it rattles you to the core of who you are. And it's something that at this time you're not going to be able to answer, okay? There has to come a trust and a faith, a trust and a belief that there is one person who does know why. And one day you're going to meet face to face and you're going to know why, okay? That is your comfort. And that one day you will see them again. That's your other comfort, all right? I know you're saying to yourself, I put all these intentions out there, I put all these power and intentions, and I believed in God's word, I believed in angels, and what happened, Nana's notes came out, but it came out in the upside down position. God really does see you. You're saying to yourself, does he really? Does he really see me? Does he see my family? Does he really see me? If he saw my family and he really saw me and he heard my prayers, then why did this happen? I can't answer that. I really cannot answer that. I can tell you after 10 years of healing and going after a spiritual journey after my son died, I have realized in my older age, 63 going on 64, that I will never know all the answers, that we see through a glass dimly. Some things we can see as clear as day, but other things we cannot, But God said, you're gonna have trials and tribulations down here. You're gonna have warfare. You're gonna have things that are not gonna turn out the way that you wanted them to turn out. Wherever you are today, whatever you're going through, okay, you need to know that it's okay where you are right now. That it's okay if you're not feeling much right now, or if you're not seeing much right now, or if you just don't know the direction right now, it's okay. All right? There's forgiveness and understanding that's going to come into your life as well. There's going to be forgiveness of yourself, forgiveness of others, forgiveness of life. It might not happen right away, but there's going to be some forgiveness here. There's going to be some understanding. There's going to be some inner healing. There's going to be some pause and reflecting. Another angel card that came out was vulnerability and freedom, and there is freedom and vulnerability. There is freedom in sitting down. Sometimes I sit down in his presence and I cry. When we sit in our presence of the Almighty and we just come as we are and we cry. We don't understand what's going on. We don't have the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding at this particular time. And that's okay. I wanted to show you a picture of my grandson. His name is Drew. I'm going to put him right there on top of that angel. I have no doubt in my mind that Drew is sitting in the heavenly realms with my son, Joshua, with his friend Casey that went on before last year, Willard that died last year, about the same age. I have no doubt. I do know, without a shadow of a doubt, though, that in the future, There's going to be some humanitarian service that's going to be birthed out of this, okay? There's going to be a calling, an assignment, some assignments that are going to be birthed out of this, all right? Because there needs to be. When you honor somebody for the life that they've lived, no matter how short, you honor pieces of them that you saw that were genuine, that were sincere. And for Drew, he was an out-of-the-box thinker, and it got him into a lot of trouble sometimes because he saw things how they could be and not how they were at times. And it was hard for him to conform to the rules and regulations that were around him when he saw a better way sometimes. He was also innovative. And I had no doubt in my mind that, that he's going to be used of God as a leader, as a forefront leader in the army of God. All right? We will see him again, along with my son and their friends and my mom, my dad, my nana. He's going to get to meet all my English relatives and my quirky Aunt Carmel, who just died this past year, if he can understand her language. She has a very broad Northern Bradford accent, but that's neither here nor there. I know it sounds like I'm rambling, guys, but I just want to let you know that right now at the beginning of the year, you might feel like there's too much going on, that there's some rapid changes, and you just haven't been able to stick your head around any of it, and that's okay. I'm here to encourage and to inspire you and myself to take one day at a time, one step at a time, all right? God is close to the brokenhearted. Jesus is close to the brokenhearted. Your angels are close. All right? And I just wanted to say that, and I love you guys, and my heart is breaking right now, So I'd appreciate your prayers for my family and for me, sending positive energy and healing and peace. Until next time, guys, it won't be as long this time, I promise. Bye.